Hi YouTube, I'm back and welcome to my channel if it's your first time here, and hey again if this is your revisit to me. How's it going? Hopefully this camera looks good. I think it does. If you saw in the caption, you already know what this video is about. So let's get into it. So this week I was randomly on social media. I think I was on Instagram. No, I was on YouTube. Duh, where we are now. And I don't know how it came up in my recommended. Maybe because I do watch some like vinyl community videos. But I heard that IKEA has a record player. IKEA has made a record player. It is in collaboration with Swedish House Mafia, who I've heard of, but I'm not necessarily a fan of. At least I don't think so. I would say they're just like not on my radar. I love IDM, but I'm not really into EDM. They're very different. I love electronic music, but I'm not a big fan of electronic dance music when it comes to like the festivals and stuff, you know, that type of music. No hate, no shame, but it's just not for me personally, usually. So yeah, when I heard that it was with Swedish House Mafia, I was like, oh, well, this could be interesting. And I looked and I was like, oh, they went a really good direction. Like, I feel like the pieces are all pretty minimal, yet very functional, very IKEA, minimal, functional, and cute. I feel like the design was really well done. So I was just like, oh my god, I don't need more things, but I want it. Like, I wanted the record player. I was just like, maybe I should like totally look on IKEA.com, because I was like, if it's a collaboration, it's probably immediately sold out. I feel like anytime that IKEA does a collaboration, it immediately sells out somehow. They did it with Virgil Abloh. They did it with God, who is the artist? They did a whole artist series with artists in general, and a lot of the items, you know, gets picked up by flippers and just posted on like sites like StockX for like triple the amount. I did see on eBay that they did have some of the turntables and they were definitely for double the amount. And I was like, no. So I looked at IKEA and I saw that my local IKEA had them in stock. What? They were available for pickup. They were also available for delivery, which I was shocked because a lot of the times the IKEA website, a lot of the things are not available, which is so frustrating. And so it was like, So I looked through the collection. I saw so many things I like the bags, minimal black IKEA bags. It's so cool. It's like that same fabric as the IKEA bags, are like shiny blue, except it's like a shiny woven black. Loves it. The clock, amazing. I also love the wall lamp. I decided not to get that. It was in my cart for a moment, and I was like, I do not need this wall lamp, because the clock is very functional and also a lamp. I'm like going ahead of myself. So I just like added these things into my cart. And I was like, I'm gonna check out, because I've definitely had issues with their website before, where it's like you'll have things in your cart and then you'll try to check out and they're like, oh, no, you can't. It's not available in your area. And I'm just like, what the heck? So I was just like, let me try this. And it worked. I was shocked. So I did it as a pickup. Because I was like, I think it was like Wednesday or Tuesday night. And I was like, I know things at IKEA sell out so fast. So I was just like, I'm just going to do this pickup and I'm going to hope for the best. And it worked. And I called IKEA because I wasn't able to pick it up. I think they only have like 2 days out that you can do a pickup. I wasn't able to pick it up immediately. So I was like, hey, I'll definitely be there Saturday morning. Well, it is Saturday and I went. And it was there. And I have it. I did not go into the IKEA store because IKEA stores be crazy and I am not in the mood for people jumping in front of me and all this stuff. I just can't. So yeah, it's all in this bag, which I had to use because, you know, they don't have shopping bags. But yes, this is one of the bags. I love it. It expands. It is so cool, and I think this bag was like $4 or $6, which is fucking nuts. It's so cute. I love this IKEA fabric. Do you see how it's like this almost like checkerboard? Like, it's so good. I love it. But anyways, so in this bag, I have the clock. You put it on the floor. It's heavy. So I have the clock, which I have not taken out of the package, and I don't know if I'll do a video on the clock. I feel like there's so many videos on the items that are in the collection already, but some of them aren't very informative, and I'm gonna be doing this from a perspective of me. A little bit about me, if you're watching this video, I have been obsessed with records since I was legit a kid. The first record I was so infatuated with was Purple Rain by Prince on purple vinyl. My aunt had it, I always wanted it, and now I have it, the Mexican pressing and the Japanese pressing. So yeah, I became a record collector at a young age. I was leaving my early teens, and I've just always loved music. Obsessed with music. It's always been my healer. And I've always been obsessed with records because that was just like what I grew up with. And like, I didn't have my records as a kid. I actually grew up seeing older people in my family and my parents have records, and my generation, when I was able to actually buy things, was like, oh, hit CDs and cassettes. So I love records, and I am here to basically view this from the viewpoint of not an audiophile, because I do not have $500 to spend on a record player. And keep in mind, this is my secondary record player. This is the record player from my bedroom, which will go right over back there on that table. I currently have a little record player over there. It is one of the cheap Jensen ones, which no flag for that. It works pretty well. It does have tinny sound. See, I like sound, duh. But I'm not gonna be like, I have to spend $500 on a record player in order for the sound to work. Absolutely fucking not. That is too much money. It's like half my rent or more. No, it's actually half my rent or less. Anyways, beyond the point. I love music, and I absolutely love records, and I absolutely love design, and so I decided to pick up this record player to see what it's all about. The main thing I wanted to talk about is the record player. So it comes in this box. It is light, as everyone has said. It's very light, which... A light turntable doesn't mean it's a bad turntable. It just means it's not constructed in the best way. Some people are like, oh my god, it's a toy. But I'm like, a lot of y'all grew up with toy record players. Like fucking Big Bird record players. So stop it. Like, I feel like sometimes people get like way ahead of themselves and like to judge others. I'm like, y'all need to calm down. It is a light record player. The price of it, I believe, is $159. My phone keeps beeping. It's like $159. Which isn't terrible. You could pick up an Audio-Technica turntable for, I believe, like $199, or even an Orbit one. But I wanted this one because I like the design for my bedroom. I feel like it definitely matched the aesthetic, and right now it's definitely an improvement from the Jensen one that I have, which uses just one of those like red cartridges, and the stylus is like a ceramic one. So I was like, well, the needle, you know, the needle ceramic, etc., whatever. And this one has an Audio-Technica cartridge and needle, so that's really exciting. I have an Audio-Technica cartridge on my main turntable in my living room, so I feel like this might work out. Should I do an unboxing? I'll try to do it really quick. And we have this. This is gonna get me in trouble because luckily I've DJ'd in the past and I have like a bunch of different wires, because my powered speakers do not tolerate that type of cord, because that is the one that goes into like a 3.5 millimeter jack, which is like a headphone jack, and then this goes into the turntable. So we're gonna see. So yeah, what is IKEA called? Like the style name for this collection is, can I pronounce that? Obegransad. I don't speak Swedish. But I believe it means Unlimited. Ugh, I'm always so afraid of breaking something when I'm pulling things out of boxes. I got it. So this is how it comes. Take these egg cartons off. It is really light. It's like really fucking light. The only thing I hate about this, and you know, I've heard other complaints also, it's really beautiful. It is so like clunky cute. It's very clunky cute, which I adore. One thing I don't adore is that it has no dust cover. I'm like, for some reason my life is prone to dust, but I think if you own records, your life is kind of prone to dust, to be honest. If anyone has any tricks for dust out there and keeping it away, let me know. But I feel like records and things like that draws dust. I wish this had a cover, but it doesn't, and it's still beautiful, but I know dust is going to become an issue. So yeah, I'm going to try to hook this up and see how it goes. I'm really excited. It's very cute. I love the whole collection. I picked up I feel like, okay, so I will say about this collection is that I feel like it was very thought out well. Like the fact that they have things for music lovers and music collectors and music creators also is just so cool. Like I bought one of the actually bought two of the racks that holds your records, which I totally needed. And it's so cool because like theirs is very like black, just wire, minimal design, which is perfect. Because if you see some on like eBay, it's like some chunky ass wood. And I'm like, wood does not go in my aesthetic, hon. So I'm just like so happy that they did these racks, which were only like $8 fucking. I'm like, should I buy 4? But I'm like, I need to calm down. So yeah, let me hook up this record player, see what it's about, and I'll be right back. Ow. Okay, so this is my current little setup in my bedroom, mind you. So yeah, I have like some lamps and candles there. I have a little record on display. This moves though. If I can get it out of the way. I like that it firmly is held by some eucalyptus. But yeah, I have a little speaker there, some little 7 inches hidden right there. And this is my little Jensen turntable. This is like one of my first turntables. I had it stored in my parents' house. And it's time for a little bit of an upgrade because it has one of the little like cheapy red cartridges. Oh, sorry, it's so dusty. I didn't even notice that. I put the camera on there. But yeah, it's you get the drift. It's time to upgrade. It does its job, but it does sound like really tinny and like just bad. So like, and then underneath here, I have the little subwoofer for the little powered speakers that I have. No big thing. Found them on Amazon, whatever. And then I have some records down there. I still need to open that Beyonce one. Maybe I'll do an unboxing video. Love it. And I have like a little air purifier. I should move that. But anyways, I feel like the whole setup that they have from IKEA would be really helpful with the rack and everything. So I'm excited to get into it. I'll be right back. And then we can see how it improves. Yes, ma'am. Okay, yes, I am down on the floor right now with this system because the jacks suck. So the one that they supplied is, I believe it's called an RCA to 3.5 millimeter jack. A lot of people use those like when DJing to like hook like your laptop into like a mixer, etc. This uses the same, but it uses it with the turntable going out to a headphone jack, essentially. And I'm just like, I thought I had an RCA to RCA, but I apparently don't, or maybe I lost it during my move. But yeah, I'm kind of frustrated. I scoured my apartment and could not find one to test this out. So I guess what's gonna have to happen is that I am going to have to order one from Amazon. So it's here super soon. So yeah, this is my speaker, and it connects to those little speakers. But only on the back is the RCA type of put, and then of course the like electrical. I guess I'm in somewhat of a pickle. So yeah, so I'll probably have to update this video later. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and put my records in the record crate thing, record crate, record organizer that they had to offer. So that's fun. And yeah, check that out, because I think everyone that owns records could probably pick one up for $8, which is such a steal. One moment. Okay, so here is it right here. It is so minimal. It's basically just wire. I love it. And I'm gonna put it right down here, because what I have down here right now essentially is a record bag of records. Love. This is what I used to use when I DJ'd in New York City. And then I have some random records scattered about. So this would be really cool for organizing them. So let me take you down. I think you can see. You can also see my legs. Sexy. So it's really cool because you can just sit them in there like this. I love. And it's very organized. Very, very cool. And you can just, like, you're able to, like, flip through your records. It's essentially amazing. I have so many records that I need to still listen to, because I am quite a record collector. So yeah, shout out to Orange Milk Records. They sent me some really great records from their roster. Love them. Orange Milk is amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4 Go Records is amazing too. Anyways, I'm gonna organize my records down in here instead of having them just leaning all over the place. This makes it so much more clean and together. I love it. Absolutely love this $8 investment. It's so good. It's really good. Hopefully this video angle is not too bad. And yeah, so I will be updating this video. Actually, I won't be updating this video. I'm just gonna pause here. I'm gonna order a cable on Amazon. Hopefully it'll be here in like a day or two. And yeah, just hope for the best. I love this though. Very, very cute. I also have one in my main living room, well, in my living room where I have my main record player, and it's so efficient. Look at this. You can just like flip through like you're at a record store and pick out the record you want. I love it. Very essential. So I will be back once I have that cord. Bye. All right, YouTube, I am back. Got the trusty little cord in the mail from Amazon at my door. Thank you, Amazon, for that. Sorry for my disco balls putting little lights in my face for me to like dodge. But we are back. So last night, actually, I got impatient and I was like, I need to make sure that this record player works in some way, some form of way. So what I did was I realized that I have a Bluetooth speaker. The record player is not Bluetooth, but this Bluetooth speaker does allow for the 3.5 millimeter jack to be input into it. So I went ahead, excuse the lighting and the close-up, whoa. I went ahead and I hooked it up. And she sounded great. I was playing this Abbey Road picture disc, and I was actually shocked by how good it sounded. Definitely sounded better than my previous turntable that I had in my bedroom, which was the Jensen. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hook this cord up and hook it into my main little speaker here that is in my bedroom. But yeah, I was actually shocked at how good it sounded in that little Bluetooth speaker. The Bluetooth speaker, let me show you. It's like, it's this tiny little one that I've had for years. And the sound was good. Like, compared to my, the Jensen one always had like tinny sounds. So, I actually bought a little speaker set from Amazon or Best Buy that has like a little subwoofer because I was like, I cannot deal with it sounding so tinny. But this record player, whatever preamp they have in it, and the needle, which is, you know, an Audio Technica one, is doing a great job. So I wish I could demo it for you guys, but I think I'm gonna get copyright stricken. Let's see if I can do it. The lever goes down really nicely on the turntable. Let's see. Do that. So it's nice and soft. You can hear like the deep, rich bass in it. And like this doesn't even have like a subwoofer. This little speaker. So let me stop that before I get copyright stricken. And let me hook up the main cord. Sorry, this is so janky. Ah! Okay, be right back. I got these adapters from Amazon. They were delivered today. I was working and I'm not working and it's evening here, so apologies about the lighting, but I'm gonna make this work and I'm gonna show it to y'all and we're gonna make this turntable work. So yeah, these came like 2 in a pack. They are 3.5 millimeter stereo to RCA cable. So hopefully that is exactly what my speaker system needs for this turntable to work. Like I did say, I have been using my little like Bluetooth speaker plugged in because it does have like the 3.5 millimeter adapter. I can never tell where this. I need a viewfinder. Anyways, so hopefully this shall work. I have it loaded with a record, FK Twigs, Capri Songs, Glow in the Dark edition, which, you know, you're gonna hear some crackleness from that, but it actually plays pretty good, to be honest. Like all Glow in the Dark records, this is a side note, all Glow in the Dark records pretty much sound like they're gonna have that background surface noise no matter what. That's the payoff of being glow in the dark. But if it's mastered well enough, like mastered loud enough also, then you won't have really, like you'll still hear the music. And with this album, I still hear the music. Anyways, long story short, let's get into plugging this in and hopefully it works. All right. Okay, so I am here with the adapter. The cord is already plugged into the turntable. So if all else goes well, I'm just supposed to plug this into here. And then I can plug that into my powered speakers. Oh, y'all, I'm hoping for the best. Okay, so it's plugged in. Bring this closer. Now let's, try to play this record and let's hope we have some sound. And let's also hope that we don't get copyright stricken also. So I'm just gonna start it like say here. Oh, I shouldn't have did that. I know people are there like, oh, you can drop a needle if you want to, cut it out. So in order to like show you the functions of this turntable, I will do the lever drop. So see how it slowly goes down? Love that, it is so satisfying. I'm gonna press on. I'm gonna turn on the speaker. What is wrong? It's still not playing. It's just so weird. No matter what I do, it's just not working out. Which is blowing my mind because it should work. That's why it just like does not make any sense to me. I am so ridiculous. I didn't realize that there was a cord here on my table that actually hooked into the speaker. And it was a headphone jack cord or whatever. And I'm like, I tapped it and it was making sound into the speaker. So I think what happened is that there's actually an external headphone jack from the speaker, because this is all set up over here. It's been like that for like 4 months or so, with the speaker and the previous record player that I had. So I completely forgot that that cord was there, and now I'm thinking that that is the cord that is supposed to go into the turntable in order to put sound into the speaker. So I put the jack, the 3.5 millimeter 2 RCA or whatever jack, onto that cord, and now let's just pray. I'm hoping that I'm gonna press this button and I'm gonna get sound from this record. So let's check it out. I have not tested it. This is first reaction. Let's see. Okay. The volume was down. I'm turning it up. Okay. It sounds really muddy. Yeah. Yeah, it's really muddy. I don't understand why. I don't understand why. I'm just gonna keep using. I'm just gonna keep using the tiny. That's so annoying. I'm just gonna keep using the tiny little Bluetooth speaker that I have. It's been putting out really good sound. Like I can hear it all the way into my living room, which is so weird. So I don't know what preamp this has and why it's not reacting well with my little speaker system. But maybe I'll put the speaker system somewhere else. I have no idea. Maybe I'll just leave it. I don't know. But I'm happy with this turntable. I don't understand what's going on with my speaker system. But if you're looking for like low-end introductory turntable or a secondary turntable like I was looking for my bedroom, I highly suggest this one. If you need a desk cover, I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna hunt eBay maybe for desk covers, but I don't think there's gonna be one that's gonna fit this. And usually when you try to hunt for those type of desk covers, they are almost the value of the actual turntable, which is bananas. But I liked turntable. One thing I did notice is that it does, like, it's not automatic at all. It is not fully automatic, but it does time out at a certain point if the record keeps spinning in the dead zone. When the record, like, if one side is over, it does just keep spinning and then it'll stop. It'll cut itself off. So that's a nice feature. Overall, I do suggest this turntable. Like I said, it sounded great. And the speaker that I had before, maybe the issue is that it's not, but it has a preamp in it. I have no idea. If you guys have any information, please comment down below. I have no idea why it would work in my speaker system. Like I've showed before, it's like a subwoofer with 2 little speakers. It's like the type of speaker that people hook up into like their desktop computers for like gaming and stuff, or you can hook it up into like a turntable or anything. It's just generic like type of like speaker system. So if anyone has any insight of why this turntable is not working properly, like I mentioned before, when I turn it up, all I hear is like muddy bass. There's so many interludes on this album. I love this song now. Anyways, if anyone has any insight, please let me know in the comments. See, it's just muddy. It's like pure. Also, there's actually no sound coming out of the. So yeah, the sound is only coming out of the subwoofer. I have no idea what's going on. Last time, I fixed it. I figured it out. There are so many cords down here, y'all. So the tiny speakers had to hook into the big subwoofer, and it's working perfectly now. It sounds great. There's clarity. There's bass. It's a great turntable. This video is a mess, but I hope it was really informational for you guys. So it works. If you have a powered speaker that usually has a headphone jack or whatever, then you're gonna have to get the 3.5 millimeter adapter. And yes, so that is my feedback for this video. It sounds great. Absolutely love this turntable. Love the design of it. So simple. It sounds beautiful. I love it. It's a really great turntable. So before I get copyright stricken, I'm gonna go. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know how you feel down in the comments. What do you think of this turntable? I know a lot of people hate it. But hey, as a secondary turntable or introductory turntable, it's not that bad. I am not spending $500 for a turntable. A lot of people can't spend $500 for a turntable, and we need to recognize that and not be so classist. So, thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, definitely hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more content such as this, and comment down below how you feel and what your perspective is. If you own this turntable, what do you think? What do you think about the video? If you have any questions about the turntable, just let me know, because now I own one and I'm very excited for it. And I get excited for IKEA's little limited edition things. They've been doing them since the 80s. I've been checking them out on eBay and stuff, and I think they do some interesting minimal design, and I like how it goes with the flow of my bedroom. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.